Today's modern woman is not a reality. Through media attacks, television, music, magazines, and the internet have created an impossible mold that we as women desperately force ourselves to cram into. Instead of reforming to this ideal woman, we must take the sledgehammer of feminism and with a battle cry worthy of Diana, break the mold. With lyrics playing on the radio such as "She take you down easy, going down to her knees, going down to the devil, down, down at 90 degrees, giving the dog a bone, giving the dog a bone," it's no wonder that women have no self-esteem. From an action as simple as turning on the radio, women are exposed to how their gender is conveyed, degraded sex objects who are hardly worth anything. Songs with millions of downloads, such as "Crank That" by Soulja Boy, are listened to by countless men and women, oblivious to the degrading messages which echo throughout the songs, and are ignored because of something trivial like a catchy beat. Men, even boys, are shown an idealized rapper or musician can belittle the opposite sex, so why can't they? Sexist songs are topping the charts. Does that mean sexism and chauvinistic behavior equals fame and money? What I want to know is where all the songs are about gender equality, powerful females, personalities, and not just looks. A woman wants to hear how California girls are intelligent, strong women, and not that their butts look good in Daisy Dukes. Let us eradicate the artificial and plastic female singers posing as role models such as Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, and bring back the likes of Aretha Franklin and Cyndi Lauper. The music industry needs to change what they allow to be broadcasted to the world, and this means eliminating the degrading stance towards women in music. Television is host to a horde of female-demeaning material. Movies, video games, music videos, and television programs all play a part in attacking women. Since the dawn of cinema, women have been exhibited as damsels in distress, hardly ever a protagonist. The female characters are the pretty face of the film. Many actors have broken through the stereotype barrier, such as Katharine Hepburn, and have gone on to play extraordinary leading roles, such as lawyers, explorers, detectives, and assassins. Despite the efforts of those actors, there are still the downright dehumanizing roles to be played, such as Jello Shot Girl, Drunk Amish Girl, and Topless Pool Girl. Video games are surprisingly horrible in the way they depict women. If the females in the game aren't busty babes in skin-tight clothing, they're strippers and prostitutes that you must brutally kill for points. It's downright repulsive. When it is time for an advertisement break, the women shown are either in the kitchen, cooking a chicken for their family, or essentially licking off their 24-hour lasting raspberry lip gloss. This shows little girls that they can aspire to be a domestic housewife or a Paris Hilton wannabe who gyrates on SUVs while eating a burger. Let's take a break from watching the TV show that sucker punches our self-esteem and watch some advertisements that roundhouse kick our confidence. Hooray! But seriously, with people watching an average of 4 hours of television a day, the amount of material demoting females that flashes before our eyes is atrocious, and for the sake of women around the globe, should be eradicated. A huge part of the media's attack against women and their bodies and self-esteem is broadcasted through magazines. Girls from a very young age to adult women are bombarded by the idealized fallacy of how females should look. Women with tiny waists, large breasts, long blonde hair, and perfectly symmetrical faces are plastered on the covers of magazines such as 17, Cosmopolitan, Vogue, and Marie Claire. Not only do the covers flaunt the models, they also boast your orgasm face, the hot issue, busted in bed, flatten your belly in a week, and the naked quiz. I don't even want to know what that is. Women, especially young girls, look to their surroundings for influence. They see these airbrushed holograms of women and instantaneously start comparing themselves to them. Girls as young as 10 years old are experimenting with crazed diets such as eating nothing but raw fish in order to lose weight. And disorders such as bulimia and anorexia are beginning to start at a dangerously young age. What these girls need to realize is that these women aren't real. The model's photos go through incredible amounts of editing until the original woman is smothered with airbrushing and highlights. Besides, wouldn't you rather see a healthy, glowing, natural woman proud to be who she is on the cover of a magazine, or some skeletal creature who looks like she belongs in a hospital bed or horror film? The portrayal of the female gender in magazines before the world can only see in Blonde and 3060, and we must stop this immediately. The way present day's media represent the female gender is nauseating and dangerous. If we continue on the path of degradation, the women of the world will become ghosts of the natural happy people we once were, blind with the distortion of how we should exist. Even with today's media bombardment, women's society is beginning to crumble into a dust of long-lasting mascara and size 0 miniskirts. Both women and men need to take action to revert the perfect woman from a non-existent illusion to the average amazing female. Media attacks on women must stop.